say na Yaw Sarfoh na kakane oni vishi 1 for eye juma eba bonte be kan simbi kwan ye nam so ekra mo beja ye juma kwan ye nam so na di boni ye bo no ga na ha no odi nchechemu eba ye akwantu obi oye na adi so obu ebi mu na nsuo ko wie kire no ono na fefa ho ana se wie kire ono na beba be ye nipa boni ni na wasansem se ye mu okan bi fa na yire ho emra ne mamu yi sha ase se ye den anwo kire eba oba oni ni ti ejai no tisa na ne ho koye efi ne nchen echo pa nyina ba mu still obeyi seda enya de oni no ebetena na enu emu na nsen ye mu ana se na watwi bi etwemu kọ no san baba ti kire mu se upon yes nyina de abako a eye ne ya etwa ne nsu mu odwen ho a wonte ase ye kwan a yire ene ne fa so ode ne fa kwan ba so o se ne ma oni oba na wo no ye kasa ide enkola no se se oba na ma kwan ema ohu enkola no na ne yire ababonten a ono so aba be reply na samwa ma me ne de aba beto dwane busuafo ene wuti a wan hwa beka se be ma no nipa bonini era wuti be ma no so de a obeka se oba no nipa bonini me de ewu chirechemu nyina ebe ma o ensemu a ne yire eye Janet owusu ede aba beto dwane ansa na no me ma na akwabana na akwaba
me nua ba me Joseph bebre
aheya na ye de report eba ya ye church amanfo ne asi ewo na Yaw Sarfoh abrabo ansa na ebe san akọ ne studie na busuafo. According to Mami Anidi any Janet Owusu no eye na Yaw Sarfoh kane no no ware no no nsema ekoso ani kunka ni nyina no enye sa na tie because ono de ne nsema oka nyina na say aware de ye kose ye kwaji ani Owusu aware ye se eto de bia enyu no eto de bia eya na nso no nko ane de no hawa na enema ekọ no na enye asempetwa in fact opachema ni ku eyusu no enya ne opa free ne hu nyina wieye no ene ne ogya no ene ne kope ofufuro fa hu ne oye ye wona wawe mse nkoma na wawe ne jai still anyeye he ene empaibo obobi echopo ni nyina akọ enso ankwanko yeye empu ekodu mpempenso a ono oba na busuafo sebe ekọ be ma ne maame ho ansa na ne maame ne ba befi mu ekọ no maame na asem obeka kire oba ne se ni kunu ana se ne ba be ma no obi oba be ware no nti oba no ebe ya o move on so onye obi a won fa no na okase wo twen de a eno be twen ya sebe ni papa bia entimi enfimu mba enti ne akwaso na Yaw Sarfoh sem a wo keka eno ma ne hu ne mba no oso peso hu kola no oni bebi obefere a obenya kola no eno oni bebi okwa obenya kola no empo emu odi divorce ekoma na Yaw Sarfoh no ojitu mu esan se na sebe wenya oba ode one ne baba wawe na o sympathy efi Ghana for enchen na opese ni show awaba so fufuru ana sade o san ye no ebe ma na san ye nyonyam no e no ka nsem ma tisa efa ne ho so ni waka nyina no no kure efe no kure de ba kokrampo eni nsem na Yaw Sarfoh e kana na nsem a oba no so e di ababeto dwani asem ne ba ye no obi aka se oye nipa boni ni papa ni wo sika ote ne ho oye ejuma na owo din de one na ekoba e no oje fans wa ho kire se e sha ase se ba no wogya ne ho akoba to no so kire ma ente sa akura se ne Ghana fo dwen no enye sa na semi etie
Jacques Yankoma etifo ne ahwefo nyina in regards to this particular man's case no send na no yekaye no ekamya kwaye say there's more to it because Osha this man the transition from a version 1 FM to a Kingdom and a Kingdom Plus FM no Osha or the revelations be about this was a time he came out to tell Ghanaians and his listeners say their issues and as their skeletons in his closet. It been say a brabia odi obienim ekwaji amanfo sika which is summing up to almost $1 million or so. Ne nyina no eye Dubai akwinto ne sa work for me ne work at Dubai. Ni nyina echi nipa no e diskani dwane ye. Na or parts nipa na or this abone ni din no onye obi hu no keke. The person eye so for maame. Eno oba besu ye nsem bibre. Eno echi no osan so ka eto aso say ono na Yaw Sarfoh onya stroke. He suffered a stroke no Yankopon ko an empaibo eno timi fi mu fie. And the last and the third thing also which shook him was the divorce. Na wawe mu nsensem. Mpanifo say aware kwan ware eno ntia na efe ni say e can say aware. His marriage became desolate. I say a crack up. Last thing according to him, it damaged him entirely. Out to now, and other so esu the death of the mother. You know, Bob Marley can sing because the fall of a man is not the end of his life. But this man, no, in sema all can near the other, no, and you say maybe I can't to shame somebody, but sometimes call therapy cry and I say, oh, I brought you maybe I gonna put the time here, but oh, I brought you now face a situation. Yeah, they call therapy and I go psychologist. One of the things they will advise you to do is to constantly say it. That is why in a breakup and a relationship, or break it up. Almost said, Bema knew about breaking up. Within the first 2-3 weeks, the women suffer most. They will cry, eat a lot, go to first. They will do everything, and it's almost a break. But then in the long run, no, almost after 1 month, the lady will be okay, or be moving on. But after 2 months, no, then you see the men have started suffering. That is when you see them testing, baby, I'm sorry, I didn't know what all the words Satan or banner then, or I will be the editor. So one of the things which can help this man is obviously to talk, but then there's a limit. And then if 24 said you can talk, but then make sure say someone wokano, you have a backing, and I say someone wokano, bibi so. Obviously, we heard the side of Yaw Sarfoh, but didn't hear the side of the woman. Normal Facebook post will be share story and Yaw Sarfoh yere a chance on it. And Oka say in some most share ewa Ghana no entisa there is more to it.
Yeah.
And also they need some buy. Indeed, we'll get into the details of all of these things.
Yeah. And you know, more na mo watch them more casano. Was it the anti-crab money fee if you say how are Naya abusing no nenye. And moreover, sad time no affair through. And so a person a banner or yam no obeying quinty who be here so be free ho. And or can ya to the sense saying maybe I don't know Sarfoh catch and say or no ban or bebre master be will be free abruchre about the soup a good on Yaw Sarfoh so upon the church. As and some mamma can a door suntino and any kunenam now or kikakanini nano and yakwa. And yes, say, dear, a no crown of the visa, and Tessa or Pagana for him in Yam. Internana, a banner say in some of my means so kind of cry. I don't have a man who feels so big in a public. I can say that a day jano and on percent Colano could do and so a same crown on seen a crime. Or pursue whom Colana or no Yaw Sarfoh in the beer or car will be whom Colana so himself for Bannerman.
Well, there's always two sides to the argument. This is Yaw Sarfoh the side of the story, and Obano's Abema the side of the story. I wouldn't sit here and say things I don't know because our real name we are all spectators. What man say good, and all of us in our various relationships, in our various marriages, we have issues, but we make sure that we solve them. But it's so sad that sometimes, people can't solve them, and people can't sit down to solve the issue. It's a bit escalated to a different level. The allegations a woman had are very damning. And you're very damning to the extent, say, the woman said Yaw Sarfoh has been abusing her. Me, for once, I don't support abuse on women. Me, I'm telling you, there are certain times in your life you wouldn't want to do something, but BBC. But all the same, regardless of who or how a woman have angered you, I think the best thing for you to do is to either call the relationship a quit or just walk out. Abuse on women is really bad, but we can't ascertain it. The woman says Yaw Sarfoh ebono. I wouldn't say it's a beating or say abuse. Abuse there are many forms. We can have verbal abuse. We can have many forms of abuse. The woman said Yaw Sarfoh abused her. Other one also kind is Yaw Sarfoh was having extramarital affairs. Yaw Sarfoh last time said, even during the program, he had multiple girls. So that was the first step in acknowledging that he was once a sinner. So in some Libya woman Canada on the side Yaw Sarfoh confirmed. But for the abuse and things and looking at what the woman is saying, she even at a point in time tried to salvage the relationship, tried to make the relationship work. But Yaw Sarfoh when mommy said they be or tries to making her work, it won't work because the band will moving on. On you before for enam. But also I think the marriage should have worked.
Compulsory nine work for bra almost feel say ain't me near you maybe no bo be meaning so only now according to mammy no will be a S.O. Heba ono na em so ye oba o de ntawanta because o si ono na ebidu mebi no me obeka che ni ku no na ni ku ni ye yeah minim se satam na owo wiase mu
You see, the allegations are many, and in these cases like this, no, men I don't want to talk much about it. I can talk and talk much, but then it will be very prudent so you get all the facts and arguments, because usually obi sema who can why you're very careful. It could be that all that the woman is saying it can be true. It could be say enye no correct. It's kana one can but regardless, I think Yaw Sarfoh from the woman's words, it seems like she's moved on. Or parties is here or UK. Yes. Yaw Sarfoh, so he's also moved on to a new platform. He's trying to rebuild the broken pieces and now the life will be a hijai, and he's trying to put all of them together and go back up again. So say Oma try some warina year. I think they should move on. Regardless, if the woman feels that there's still a slim chance, say Bema on now or so, they can still work together, because trust me, penny forward a baby omubu say even not in penny for bro for yes when two elephants fight the grass surface or patches say esunum you no more kwa grass na for ni run na for any bread. What am I saying? So these two marriage couples fighting need divorce, no, to them they are okay. Yaw Sarfoh or a nice man, he's a very handsome man, a man for Pinax, or bit me different girls, bit me 10 wives cry. The woman too, from the look of things, she's a woman of repute or a very beautiful woman. If you're UK or crown on your relationship with that, so they will be okay. But the children in question, they are going to be the subjects of the divorce, and they are going to be the people who are going to suffer in the hands of this particular divorce. So if there's a way out for them to solve it, fine. But then if there's no way out, the concentration should be on the children, trying to help them, trying to support them. Because trust me, divorce, no, in such a way that sometimes you don't get your mother and your father, because in Kwadano, according to the woman, or which means the woman have not been in close contact. All right, but that affirm and I said that relationship,
mother and child,
yeah, that one-to-one person, anyhow. And this is the case. The man too is saying for the past and how many years?
Past 2 years.
Past 2 years. So just look at how the children are suffering. Okosku de ekoso ontimi nye obia embebisa no niema ekoso na brabo ontimi enye obi obede obe catch and say this and obetima question say is this good or is this bad? And things like that. When those things happen, the children will go and listen to somebody else at the end of the day. The bibeba imprenyi say and I said they will go and enter into a certain lifestyle. You will think says the work of the devil, but it's the work of these two people. But let's hope that they can reconcile. But if they can't, I think this talking media back and forth, it's not going to solve issues. What man say? Bible naka. And it's not all things which will work. So at a point in time, this thing haven't worked. They should move on and they should try as much as possible and grab the pieces together and know how they can help the kids.
Intino na say for hani edi base. Intino na Yaw Sarfoh na yire ne nsensem no. And on the chema he holds nothing against Nick Nuno. Opeso correction corana. And maybe a utimiko a correction crime.